Our question is explain the structure of Indian capital market. Indian capital market deals in medium term and long term funds. Structurally, Indian capital market comprises of constituent institutions, financial instruments. The following chart illustrates the structure of Indian capital market. Structure of Indian capital market is of two types: constituent institutions and financial instruments. Constituent instruments include lenders sector, borrowers sector. Um, Further, these are of organized and unorganized sector. Organized sector includes stock exchange and non-banking financial intermediaries, development banks, investment institutions. Development banks are IDBI, IFCI, SFC, ICICI, LIC, GIC, investment institutions, LIC, GIC, UTI, mutual funds, lease companies, merchant banks, and others. Unorganized sector में money lenders, jet funds, and others. Financial institutions include gilt-edged securities, government, semi-government, industrial securities, shares, debentures, loans, and others. Constituents of the capital market. Constituents of the capital market are divided into two parts. The same are shown in the following chart. In the capital market, lenders sector supplies and borrowers sector demands capital. Constituents of capital market: lenders sector, borrowers sector. Lenders sector: organized sector, stock exchange. The stock exchange deals in cooperative societies, securities, that is, shares, debentures, and bonds, and government or gilt-edged securities. In the most important component of capital market, it consists corporate security markets, government security market, or gilt-edged security market. The corporate security may further be classified as new issue market and secondary market. The secondary market buys and sells old cooperative securities, that is, shares, debentures, etc. Non-banking financial intermediaries are those institutions which, like banks, do not accept demand deposits from the public, but they collect the savings of the people and lend it to the various parties. They are mainly of two types: development banks and investment institutions. Development banks are specialized financial institutions which provide medium and long term finance. The main development banks are Indian Financial Corporation of India Limited, ICICI, IDBI, SIDBI, IRBI, SFCs, SIDCs. Investment institutions include UTI, LIC, GIC. Some new investment institutions have come up recently. They include merchant banking, mutual funds, lease companies, and venture capital financing. Borrower sector. Borrower sector comprises of borrowers who demand capital for medium or long term. This sector includes government sector. This sector includes central government, state government in India. Government constitutes an important source of demand for capital funds on account of vast expansion of developmental and non-developmental activities of the government. The developmental and departmental enterprises of the government, like railways, road transport, power corporation, also raise funds from the capital market. The central and the state governments, as well as local public bodies, have floated loans by issuing securities, bonds, etc. for long duration. The government securities are called gilt-edged securities. Cooperative sector. The corporate sector, both a private and public, demand long-term capital for various reasons. They raise long-term funds by issuing shares, selling debentures, borrowing from development banks and investment institutions, inviting fixed deposits from general public. Unorganized sector. The unorganized sector is mainly made up of indigenous bankers and moneylenders, chit funds, nidhis, and similar other financial institutions, investment companies, finance companies, hire purchase companies. The role of unorganized sector in capital market is of very limited importance. Financial institution instruments. The financial instruments of the capital market may be classified into two categories: the government of gilt edged securities, corporate securities. Gilt edged or government securities, the central as well as state governments borrow funds by issuing long term bonds like National Savings Certificate, gold bonds, railway bonds, special bearer bonds, etc. The investment in government securities is regarded as more safe and enjoys several tax concessions. Financial instruments of corporate sector. The main financial instruments of corporate sector are shares. The joint stock companies have the right of issuing shares for building up fixed capital. According to the Companies Act, the companies can issue two types of shares: ordinary shares, preference shares. The shareholder is paid dividend only when the corporation earned profits. If there is loss, the value of the share may fall. Debentures. The debentures is a loan advanced by the debenture holder to the corporation. A fixed rate of interest must be paid to the debenture holder whether the corporation earns profit or incurred loss. Public deposits. The corporation may also accept public deposits for long terms. Loans from institutions. The long term loans from specialized institutions like Industrial Development Bank of India is also an important financial investment of the capital market. In short, the structure of capital market includes financial institutions, borrowers, and financial instruments.